Hey everybody, so I thought it was about time for another update as to what's going on with me and with video content and whatnot. I know I'm having to do this a lot lately and I'm sorry, it's just, as I said before, as you get older, life just piles on more and more responsibilities and it becomes harder to do things like what I do, because I don't do this professionally. I don't do this as part of YouTube's partnership program, which I have considered a couple of times, but it's very complicated as to why I'm on that. So I don't do this professionally, so as life goes on it becomes harder to do this if you're not doing it professionally. And yeah, I know I need to shave. I know I need to shave, and I'll go and do that after I film this video. This was kind of an impromptu thing. I will go and shave shortly. Shave shortly, that's fun to say. But yeah, like I know I'm giving the same song and dance as I always give, but the fact is life has got more complicated as I've got older, and it's just harder to produce. I can't produce content as frequently as I used to when I was, but like I did back on my old channel, back when I was a teenager. So yeah, I can't produce content as frequently as I used to, and I know a lot of you are waiting for KHF's final thoughts on a certain magical index, and I thank you for waiting so patiently. This is fast becoming Higurashi 2.0, but for entirely different reasons. So yeah, I am working on it and I have got most of it done, but things have just been very complicated lately. I won't go into too many details because, like I said, I don't like talking about my personal life in my videos too much, because I've mentioned before how I like to keep my personal and online lives like separate from each other. I mean, again, on my old channel I would talk about it all the time, but I was young and stupid back then. But anyway, I don't want to go into too many details about this, but recently my dad has had to have a serious heart operation, and that has been, you know, helping out with that has been taking up most of my time. The operation was a success. So don't worry about that. It's just I've had to, you know, be helping out with the recovery process and things like that. So that's, you know, that's quite a serious family matter, and that's why it's been hard to produce content as of late. So hopefully you can all understand that. That being the reason why there's been a lack of content. I try and post things up, like I try and post like Let's Plays and whatnot, because they're easy to do and easy to edit, but people don't really seem to be as interested in those because, well, it's not what they came for. But I am working on things. I do have a large amount of the KHF's final thoughts on index stuff filmed. It's hard to find the time to actually edit it, and I am currently watching, when I can, watching episodes of the Tien Shinhan saga of Dragon Ball, so I can do the retrospective on that. So I am working on things. It's just hard to find the time to actually work on them. So what I'm thinking at the moment I might do, and let me know in the comment section if you'd be okay with this, if you think this is a good idea. And do feel free, if you don't think it's a good idea, do perfectly feel free to tell me if you think I'm being an idiot and making a huge mistake with this. What I'm thinking of doing at this point in time is, so I can get content out there more often and more frequently given the circumstances, I might start just doing like my reviews and stuff on anime out of character for a while. Just do it as me, not as KHF, you know, not speaking, quite Taylor, do calm down, dear. How do I do the voice now? It's been so long I can't even remember how I play the character. So yeah, I might start just doing it, just talking as me, just talking out of character, just giving Jack's final thoughts on such and such. So yeah, it won't be as theatrical as, say, as the KHF stuff. I will try and be amusing, try and be funny where I can. Some people who have watched my Let's Play say that I am funny when I'm out of character. I personally don't think I am, but yeah, I'll try and be funny, I'll try and keep it amusing. If I say something stupid or silly, it's just that, it's just meant to be stupid or silly. So I might start start doing things more out of character, because then, you know, there's less to edit. I don't have to do anything complicated or fancy. Granted, I don't have to when I'm being KHF, but I like to throw in a couple of neat things here and there. Not to the level I tried to do with the Takia storyline. I'm not doing that again for a long time. But yeah, I just might start doing things just like this and rambling on and repeating the same points as I am prone to do because of my condition and not understanding unspoken language. That is the reason I do repeat myself, by the way, because it's hard for me to grasp what people about my condition are picking up on. So yeah, let me know if you'd be okay with that. And I might start by doing it for a certain magical index, because I know you want to hear what my thoughts are on that. I will do KHF's farm thoughts on that. That will come. That will come eventually. You will see that. It's just, in the time being, to tide you over until I do that, which will pretty much just be my exact thoughts, just exaggerated more for the sake of comedy. It's kind of like, you might have noticed like, after Higurashi I did a out-of-character vlog thing, just explain my actual thoughts, not being theatrical about it, just talking as a human being. It's kind of like doing that, except I'll be doing that before the actual review, which won't make a lot of sense, but hopefully people can understand. Anyway, oh gosh, I have droned on for about 6.5 minutes with this point, so I think I better wrap things up now. So yeah, let me know what you think of this idea, and if people are behind it, I will just record myself talking about certain magical index. Might need to refresh myself a bit on what actually happened, because it was a while ago that I watched it. But yeah, let me know, and hopefully you can all understand the lack of content, and yeah. Can't really think of anything else to say, and I can't think of a funny line to go out on, so I'll see you later.